Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin number 1, followed by Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP, Cardano, and then we'll end it with Dogecoin. And number 10, right? Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USDT. Yes, sir. So here we are for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is falling in a very controlled manner, which we like to see. However, the question we have is this the bottom? I don't think so. I think we're probably going to sweep these lows. All right. But if you were to sweep these lows, we're probably going to be sweeping these lows as well. So where's the bottom? Again, there's a major support over here at around 37k, plus minus 37k. But we may not hit 37k though. We might just sweep these lows. And after that, we come back up. Maybe something like this for Bitcoin. Again, we're not entirely sure. So yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. I still think there is a little bit more downside. But from a... what do you call it? From a, I can't say DCAing. I don't really encourage DCAing, not at these levels though. But yeah, I think there's still another move higher for Bitcoin. And so yeah, we're still above the skinny pink line. So as long as we are above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias for Bitcoin. Ethereum against BTC. Here we are for Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum had a sudden zip up. So this is referring back to Bitcoin, right? Like what Ethereum BTC did was it zipped down, swept out all the lows here, and then pushed the price up. We might get something like this on Bitcoin. So we are anticipating the possibility of such a spike up after taking out all the lows over here, right? It's a liquidity sweep before it pushes back higher, right? So this everything's all by design. It's all the whales doing all the manipulation. So yeah, but anyway, for ETH BTC, we are still under the skinny pink line. So the trend is still bearish, to be honest, and we could still head lower. I mean, it'd be great if we continue breaking towards the upside for ETH BTC, right? Form an inverse head and shoulders over here. Left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, boom, we go higher. This would be awesome. But again, we're still not entirely sure. So yeah, we would love to see a break above the skinny pink line first, and then a little consolidation. They could take like, I don't know, a few months up to mid 2024, slightly beyond mid 2024, and after that, that's it. We continue higher. Super duper breakout for FBTC. Again, we are not entirely sure, so we're gonna have to wait for more information from the whales first. ETH against USD. Hey, we've already taken out the targets over here. We had a target over here previously, and now yeah, we're in a very control fall, which means that more likely than not, there's going to be more upside, right? If you were to zip up to the weekly, you'll see that the candlestick is still, it's a big green candlestick. Yes, there's a wick at the top, which means that some people are already selling, right? Because we've already hit the target. And then we got something like a shooting star. And this week, we've just started this week, like, what's this? 6 hours ago, 5-6 hours ago. So this is still a baby. So we need to wait and see what happens for the rest of the week. Next week, then only will we be able to see the weekly candle for ETH. But on the daily, yeah, it's still bearish, right? There was buying pressure coming in, but we've already swept the lows over here. But however, there is a noisy area over here. So we could be heading lower for Ethereum. Where will we find strong support? Sub 2003. 2250, 2003, somewhere around there. So yeah, doesn't mean we're going to hit it though. We could see a strong rally for ETH. But at this point of time, we're still not entirely sure. So yeah, we're going to have to wait and see what happens for Ethereum. BNB against BTC. Here we are for BNB. We were expecting BNB to head towards 4658, the target. We've already broken, right, the support previously, way back in October. And then we zip down, and then we are going back, up towards the resistance. We hit it once, came back down. Hit it twice. Are we gonna break it? Or are we gonna get slapped all the way back down again? We're not too sure ourselves. We're not too sure. Could this turn into an ascending maybe? Value 1, value 2, value 3, as we go close to the skinny pink line, and then BNB blast off. Could we do something like this? Of course we could. So yeah, at what point will we consider this as invalidated? Yeah, just take out the right shoulder over here. Left shoulder, head, and then the right shoulder. Take the top of the right shoulder off. That's it. But at this point of time, yeah, we still need more information first. Nothing to do for BNB BTC. Against USD, BNB is above the skinny pink line, which is good, something that we want to see. And we're almost taking out the highs over here. We're almost invalidating the two targets at 173 and 122. So it feels to me like BNB could be curving back up. Awesome, right? Yeah, we're in a very tight consolidation between 330 and 290, $40. So the whales are already accumulating over here. I suspect there's a breakout coming on for BNB towards the upside. Once we break out, we're going to continue higher from 300 to 400, 400 potentially to 500, and even towards the all-time high at 600, right? And this could be a very, very big inverse head and shoulders, right? We could be getting a right shoulder over here. Pam, we continue higher, right? This will be the third or maybe fourth quarter of 2024, if and when this happens, right? It'll be several months away, but we'll be able to see it if and when it spikes. Right. So anyway, share with you a secret. We have already made moves at 300. So I think that BNB is going to do well. BNB is a giant. I don't think BNB will ever collapse. So yeah, there you go. Moving on will be Solana. Sol against BTC. Here we are for Sol. I guess Sol is very bullish. More upside? Yeah. Control fall? Yeah. We're falling in a very controlled manner. Like over here, right? When we were consolidating, retracing, very controlled. Right. So here is also a very controlled fall. So we like what we see on Solana BTC. And I think that's, yeah, more likely than not, a continuation towards the upside. I suspect we're going to be taking out these highs eventually at 0.003. Well, 0.0021. So this will be another, yeah, more than 40% on the BTC pair, which will translate to even more on the USD pair. And we're also falling in a controlled manner, which is good, which is something that we like to see. We're at 89. Again, we'll find some support over here around 75, right? We might just drop to 75 before heading higher. Right? I don't like what I see over here though, because this looks to me like a descending, right? But I think it's a tricky trick. Reason being, we are falling in a controlled manner, right? If we formed a descending triangle, right, with big selling pressure, slow up, fast down, slow up, fast down, more likely than not, this will be a continuation towards the downside. But at the moment, the very slow cross. So I think probably if we were to drop any lower past 80, we'll find support at around sub 75, 74 maybe, plus minus. So yeah, but again, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias for Solana, and we are anticipating it to potentially, okay, same thing as well, taking out the highs over here, just like on the BTC pair. So probably to around past 150. So there's still a lot more to go for. Solana! Hey, what's up? On the Tolly. XRP against BTC. Here we are for XRP. Yeah, we've already taken out all the lows over here. To be honest, there is kind of not much support over here, right? Until around this area, we have some support. So around 1,000. We're at 1,003, so more downside for XRP. Doesn't look good at the moment. Against USD, okay, we're hanging right at the skinny pink line. So I suspect there could be a strong zip back down to clear all of the clusters of stop sells before pushing higher. Right. Yeah, I still anticipate XRP to drop past 30 cents. I mean, of course, I could be wrong and XRP could just fly from here for sure. I think we're going to go back under 30 cents. Right. There is some noise over here. There's a little bit of noise over here as well. So we could go to like maybe 23. Right. Around 27. There'll be some support 27. If it doesn't hold, 23. If it doesn't hold, we're going to sweep these lows as well, dropping down to potentially 16, which we initially had. But yeah, again, we're going to take things one step at a time, right? I just don't see much bullishness on XRP yet. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for XRP. ADA, what's up, Charles? ADA against BTC. Okay, again, look at the big picture. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful big squeeze in the making, right? If and when we break the resistance line over here, it's gonna be glorious. But the question we have is this the low? Could we still hit a little bit lower first before heading higher? Could we sweep all of this? Okay, we cannot sweep the very low here. We could sweep this low though, phew, before heading back higher. Right, and we'll still get a I want to say beautiful, and I also want to say perfect. A beautiful, a perfect, a beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I like what I see on ADA BTC. Right, if you see a very high quality accumulation, very high quality chart pattern on the BTC pair, this means that eventually this coin or whatever the coin is that shows high quality chart pattern against BTC will do very well against BTC. Eventually, it's only a matter of time, in my opinion. So yeah, you don't want to be messing around with IOHK Charles, right? I think he has something up his sleeves. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but oh, I like the BTC pair. The USD pair, okay, the USD pair is a bit, it's not as obvious, right? It seems to me like the party is on the BTC pair. But anyway, if you look at the skinny pink line, right? ADA is above it, so more upside towards 125. We have a hard target at 125. We're only at 50 cents. This is more than 100% towards the upside. And we are falling in a very controlled manner. Very controlled fall. Is this the bottom? Could we take out these two lows first before heading high? Of course. How low could we drop? 43 maybe? Plus minus. Again, we don't see any clear reversals yet. Again, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, right, we remain with a bullish bias for ADA. And we expect 125 to be hit. You can draw a very nice resistance line across here. Right, and just watch if and when it breaks it. Once it breaks, maybe you might get a retrace. Okay, this will be a very nice entry as we head higher, right? But of course, wherever the low is, we cannot take out the lows, right? The lows must hold. So yeah, we'll see how it goes for ADA, right? Hopefully we can get a better entry. Again, we still need confirmation on whether if this is the low. I suspect we'll probably take it out though. So we'll see how it goes for ADA. Dogecoin, Doge against what's Soch? Doge against BTC. Here we are for Doge. Anything for Doge? No. Still in a downwards trend. We're still under the skinny pink line. Still no strong buying pressure yet to push the price higher. And even if we did, we have to hold above it. But we failed, right? We came back under the skinny pink line, which is not good. Something we don't want to see. But it is what it is. So yeah, we're moving on. Doge USD. Okay, we're hovering right above the skinny pink line. Right. Are we going to take it out again? I don't know. I can't see it yet. But we're in a very nice squeeze though. So if you could just hover around here a little bit longer, a few more months, up to like February, March maybe, and then April, bam, we break out. Right. If Dogecoin breaks out, I kid you not, layer 2s are gonna do very well. Dogecoin actually has its own ecosystem. You might not be aware of it, but there is a coin. Okay, it's the benefits of watching my videos towards all of the end. Every single video, if you were to watch it, there's this chain called Doge Chain, right? DCUSDT. If you look at Doge Chain, look at this beauty. It's a gift for you. A gift for watching everything. Every single second of the video, of my videos. Do you see this? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Higher lows, higher lows. You see this? Do you see these, boys and girls? A, B, C, D. Oh, this looks like an E in the making. If and when Dogecoin does well, Doge Chain is going to fly even further. So yeah, again, a gift for you. Alright, I guess that's it for today's top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Have a great week. Ta-da!